All right, holy crap. So, we are pushing it real fine here, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm not going to mess around. I am literally just going to get into it. I've been out all day today with family. I am a little bit on the drunk side. That's okay. And I've done no attacks in GAC, so we're going to have to be super quick here, ladies and gentlemen. Super quick. Where's my face? There is my face. Hello, tribe. How are we doing? I know nobody's here in the chat. All apparently, Trader Tots is here in the chat. How you doing, Trader? Okay, so looks like my dude has dropped a couple of battles. I think we should probably try and get stuff done. All right. Okay. All right. What's going on, Eric? How you doing, dude? How you doing? We're not going to mess around. We're just going to go full bore. We're going to go full bore. Don't have time. Don't have time to mess around. We're just going to try and win. So I'm going to see whether or not unaligned force users can actually still beat this with an Datacron. Probably not. He's got an R10. He's got an R10 on his Hondo. R10 Hondo Ohnaka. We're going to find out. Let's go. Super speedy GAC. Super speedy GAC, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to see what happens when we put it all together. See what falls out. We've got to try and catch up. We've only got 30 minutes. Throw the rocks at Captain Silvho. That's not nearly enough damage. Normally you just one shot. Alright, we might be in trouble already. I might have to just immediately whip out the slacker on this. Because that's not nearly enough damage. We might just stall out. But we're going to find out. We've got a couple of minutes. Catch. If we can at least kill Silvo, that would be kind of neat. Alright, sweet. See if we can stun on Vane. We might be okay. We might be okay. He can't revive, so I'm not worried about that. Come on. Come on. It's good damage so far. I know he's immune to percentile health effects, but I just wanted to call the assist. Look at him just recovering all of that health and protection. Don't you dare kill my Starkiller right now. He's totally going to kill Starkiller. Come on. Throw the rocks. Seer, I need you to go. Protect Starkiller. $84. There's Savior. Need to deal with this Vane, bro. But he's just going to full heal again. Pretty much full heal straight off that. Yeah, there we go. There's the full heal. Get rid of that buff. Call it down. Get the stun. Come on. Hey, what's going on, Nico? How you doing, bro? Good to see you as always, dude. Throw the heal immunity. Come on. Get the bonus turn. Throw the rocks. Kill him. Gone. Full auto, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Marcus. How you doing, dude? Last minute GAC. We're right at the last minute. I'm still relatively confident that we can beat this Hondo. Malgus can't miss, and we keep ramping crit damage every time we crit, so... At least I think that's what we do. No point wasting the big hit there. Should be out of DI now. Yep. Big hits. Come on, please take him down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, the double heal, bro. This used to be so much easier. 44, 50k. Got him. Sick. Alright. 64, let's keep going. Hey buddy, I didn't know Arnold was live at the minute. All right, we're going to go in with... I'm going to try out Bane. We're going to go Bane. And we're going to go Vader. Bane, Vader. With a Datacron. See how this deals. Start off with the Gluck Gluck. Now we do have to kill Vader. We got to go straight for Lord Vader because we don't have C in the team. Well, that was silly of me, wasn't it? Now they can't kill Vader as long as Bane is alive. So that should give us a bit of an edge. Sorry guys, I will try to read chat. I will try to read chat. Bones, thank you so much for the raid party there, brother. Big love, my dude. If they keep focusing on Vader, they'll never kill Bane. Which I feel like we can pretty much full auto this. Let's give it a try. Oh my god, Bane coming in with massive hits. Bane coming in with the massive hits. How you doing, Bones? What's going on, Foot? With the new Inquisitor Barris and the Lightspeed token coming out, how would you decide for units 5v5 and 3v3? Barris takes 2nd, Reaver and 9th. Reaver takes GI and 7th. I'm pretty sure 5th and 8th. Yeah. Like, I think trying to split it into 3 teams is probably just a waste of your time. Just take the 2 and worry, like, it's not going to do anything great. We are GACing super late, brother. Super late. We've got, what, 24 minutes to try and catch up to our opponent? I'm like, this is feeling good, guys. This is feeling good. Bane, Vader. That's it. 56. I am drunk, brother. I am drunk is how I'm doing. He's got a support cron. I should probably just JMK cat it. I'm just going to JMK cat it. I'm not going to mess around. Because we don't really have the opportunity here to mess around. That'll do. Go for it. So we're just pushing hard. Arnold lasting 15 minutes in bed? Or what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here, boys? What did Arnold last 15 minutes doing? Reset. Almost got an Employee of the Month t-shirt the other day. Nice, Diesel. You deserve it, I'm sure. We're going for the fast ult over here, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I'm going to try something different here. I'm going to try something different. Okay, it didn't work out, but we'll play with it. We'll play with it, because we want to get rid of Bausch. And then we're going to double kill Santi. Bye, Bausch. Now for the double kill on Santi. We take in my boy Mace here to reduce the max health on the enemy Santi. This is still an R9 Santi with the Omni, so he is a chunky bear. He is a big old chunky bear, baby. Alright. Let's do whatever we can. I'm just going to pass this shit back and forth. I'm going to save that. Just because I knew we had a reset coming up afterwards. As long as our girl over here doesn't die, it's all good. Just going to keep armor shredding up on Santi. Because we need to reduce this guy's armor as much as possible. As you can see, we're barely touching the sides at the moment. Oh. Should be able to swap it. Swap it, go into ult. It's all about that mastery, baby. The more times we can spend turns armor shredding Santi, reducing his max health, increasing the mastery on JMK, the better off we're going to be. Look at that damage now, buddy. Look at that damage now, buddy. Now we're cooking. Get rid of him. Auto. Let's get it. Drunk Scribbles doing GAC. Speed GAC. Let's go. Can we actually beat this Jabba before he ults? That's the real question. Oh my god, 5 thermals. It's not going to matter. Killed him. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Yeah, I came back from a Christmas party, guys. Came back from a Christmas party. Mars. Guys, help me out. What beats Mars? I can't remember what beats Mars. Mars, Smee, Quiggled, Kron, Triple Omni. I know it's not Sith. Queen Amidala? Yeah, let's go for it. Looks great. Actually, I don't want to use the 25% turn meter one. Go. What is GAC? I'll give you one more. Why is GAC? Just keep stacking it. Get the extra 30% damage on Qui-Gon. On Padawan Obi-Wan even. Not Qui-Gon. The other one. Yeet, yeet, skeet, delete, get fucked. Huge. How is GAC? Alright, Traya. I think I can see solo the Traya. Don't need to see up there. Health. Jawacron? Yep, fuck it. Whatever. 19 minutes. You. This is literally just a race against time right now. It's just a race against time. Because he's dropped battles so far and we haven't. But it's more about who can clear the more zones before GAC is done. Go. "20 minutes, 10 more squads. That's 2 minutes of battle. That one was 60 seconds. Alright. Back wall, what have we got? Alright, cool. Yeah, actually. Go. Alright, we're flying. We're just gonna go with it. Malgus solo over here. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get rid of her. Oh, that's only once. Of course, it's only once. Come on, 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 come on. Take it. Good. Order. Let's go. They did just break through north. Yeah, Malgus solo's Boba Fett, guys. Malgus solo's Boba Fett. With the Boba Fett FDC. I'm just trying to play this as quickly as possible, guys. We basically need to be under 2 minutes of battle, right? Locked in. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Huge. That was a minute and a bit. What else have we got? Tuskens. Wampa. Go. Come on. They're only R5. I've got an R10 Wampa. What could possibly go wrong? That's what I thought. Go, 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 go. We just need to get round to an AoE. This might have been a mistake, simply because it might just take us too long. Wampa, why are you not AoEing? I think it's 3 turns for the stomp, right? 1. I love all the counterattacks that we're getting. 2. That should be 3, right? Come on, come on, come on. It's 4. It's 4 turns. Why is this guy not taking any damage? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's 2 turns. When he takes his next turn. That's 2. This just takes way too long. 3. I need him to take 1 more turn, and then it's AoE time. This is R5, so why the hell... Okay, so at least we know that when he AoEs, he definitely AoEs everybody. But he should be one-tapping that bitch. And he's not. So we know we can leave it on full auto. This was a mistake. It just takes too long to do. It takes too long. The animation takes too long. It's burning time, and we don't have time to burn. Stop taking so long having a drink. No promises, Beaver. No promises, dude. I'll try my best, bro. Got it. Sick. I'll try my best, dude. I'll try my best, okay? Right, okay, okay, okay. Gungans, 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 Gungans. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Sorry, dude. Beaver, I've just been out all day. I've been out all day. And I'm trying to win this GAC before we time out. Come on. Come on. Can't afford to mess around here, guys. Just get the kill. Tarkin is good versus Tuskens. Good to know. My Tarkin's on defense. Evening, Count Ravioli. How you doing? Thank you, Beaver. Appreciate you, dude. Let's maybe go after Captain Enoch, who's practically dead. Alright, good. So this is 4 minutes. If I could just get through to Fleet and clean out Fleet as quickly as possible. Tarkin. Tarkin, Tarkin, Tarkin. Help me out here, guys. I don't know if this is even going to work. Traya the Jedi Master Mace window. Traya's on defense. Give me other ideas for Jedi Master Mace. How is that Tarkin still alive, dude? Seriously, how is he alive? Death mark and everything, and he's just like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. Let's go. Saw the Jedi Master. Yes. What about Afra? Dash Hand Chewie versus Afra? Let's go. All in. Are you kidding me? All right, good. Ship banners. I'm just doing fleet. Go. We got 11 minutes, guys. 11 minutes. Come on. B-Wing. Oh, the protection disruption was huge. Come on. Need to be faster than this. The dodge, bro! Ugh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That was a misclick. We got it. That's a minute down. Focus on fleets is best for the points, agreed? Wait a minute. No, it's fine. Go. Come on. JML into Traya. Thank you, Beaver. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Like, I've never done it, tried to do a GAC in 30 minutes. Like, there's a lot of pressure right now. There's a lot of pressure right now. Goddamn days, bro. That's rude. Well, that's good. Hey, it would be really great if I could get a bloody taunt. Wouldn't that be novel? Could you stop hitting my Fury class interceptor for a second? Every hit has gone on Fury class interceptor so far. Totally dead. Somehow survived. Somehow survived. Could you stop taunting on him, please? Alright, good. We should get rid of the Marauder now. Come on, hit it. Go, 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 go. We don't have the time for this. We genuinely don't have time for this. We need to clear now. Come on. Go. Oh my god. That's frustrating. Why did I do that? Good. All right, that's fleet. That's fleet. Go. That was supposed to be a poke. That was supposed to be the poke. Fucked up the first move. That was supposed to be a poke. I misclicked. Fucking serious? I fucked this up. So if I'd have just stunned him at the start, different story. If I'd have just done that, she wouldn't have gone into ult. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Should have used the special there, but... Alright, good. Fuck. Just going in. I'm doing whatever I can to just try and get any sort of kill on the board. Of course she had fucking deflective ward up at the time, didn't she? Of course she had deflective ward. Just fucking die. Thank you. Just auto it. Go. Go, 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 go. Come on. Bollocks. Alright, that's it. That's all I can do. I didn't have enough time. I would have totally won that, guys. I would have totally won that. Because we didn't drop a battle. There's only 20 seconds. There's only 20 seconds. We would have totally won. We would have totally won, but I was out. He dropped 2 there. None elsewhere, I guess. Oh, look at that. 2 and 3. Like, we totally would have won. And 4. There's no way I would have dropped battles here. Fuck me. Never mind. We tried our best, guys. We tried our best to speed GAC in 30 minutes. Wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. Ah, damn. Damn. That was good for fun. It was good for fun. I couldn't go in. It locks out at the last 5 minutes. Yeah, so tell me, guys, what's this you lasted longer than Ardle? What's that about? What's that about? Oh my god. We need 40 minutes. Exact. Hey, Papa Debbie, how you doing, bro? Sorry, guys. I know I was ignoring chat. I was just trying to win battles as quickly as possible there. You need the challenge? Yeah, we would have kicked his ass, dude. Like, that wouldn't have been even close. Look, check it out. Check it out. In terms of banner efficiency, he had 1950. I had 1698. And we would have got 260 from... Even if I got 0 banners on the battles, I still would have won by 8 banners. Fuck. Never mind. Never mind. He had a 17-minute GAC and quit. He dropped the battle in 15 minutes, then just rage quit. Oh. Hey, what's going on, Lady Geek? Oh, man. Bane didn't take a turn and he quit. You win, you lose. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I was out, like I said, I was out having a Christmas party with my brother and our mate, and I wasn't able to get home in time. At least we know we would have won. We would have won. Used Slacker and C-Bane against PK Hondo and lost both times. Should have just Bane Darth Vadered the PK Hondo and had done, right? Less stressful GAC tomorrow. I can't stream. So guys, this is the thing. I can't stream now until next week, because I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm going off to visit my mam for our Christmas getaway. Visit my mam for our Christmas getaway tomorrow, and I'm going to be gone Friday night, Saturday night. Then Sunday I'm going to Manchester to visit Mrs. Scribble's family, and we're away Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday. So I'm missing like 2 rounds of GAC, which sucks, but it is what it is. Oh, sorry, Beaver. What's up, dude? Let me check. Let me check. To the second part, Beaver, I can't make any promises, dude. Like I said, I'm away for half of next week, and then it's Christmas and stuff like that. To the first part, yeah, absolutely. Which side of Manchester? Mrs. Scribbles are blues. Mrs. Scribbles are blues. My dad's from Manchester, and almost all of my dad's side are reds. Thank you, Bodo. Thank you, Bodo. We'll do shots before our GACs tomorrow then. Exactly, guys. You got to do your shots on your own, unfortunately. Hey, congrats, Aragon. If family equals active, add enjoy. Yes. Wales is color-coded? No, Manchester. Manchester is color-coded. Because in Manchester, you've got Manchester City and you've got Manchester United, right? Football teams. Or soccer to you Americans. And you're either a red or a blue, so you either support City or United. Mrs. Scribble's family supports City, and my dad's side support United. Send you a pick of my next opponent in a 6R10 GL list. Holy shit, Gray. 6 R10s? Are you serious? R10 Jabba, Tano, Vader, Hondo, Ray, Slacker, That is a big boy whale, Greyport. That is a big boy whale. Boisbach. So you're star-crossed lovers. I mean, I don't, neither of us support any football team, so, yeah. Wouldn't like to invite both sides to a family on a Manchester game? No, no. I don't think that would be conducive. I don't think that would be conducive, guys. Better slip into Chromium and get knocked back down very quickly. Only 1 GL. Oof, Brent. Brent, mate. How did the GAC go? And you're Odin, we would have won. We would have won, but I didn't have enough time. Didn't have enough time to full clear 3v3 GAC. If it was 5s, I think we would have done it. We definitely would have done it because it would have been... We would have been done already. But in 3v3, there are too many battles to get through. So he dropped like 4 or 5 battles. We didn't drop a single one, but he got the full clear and we had 2 teams left. With plenty left on offense. Plenty left on offense. Thinking about getting an Ultra Gear 39-inch monitor. Would you recommend it for university and future work events in the industry? Way overkill for university, bro. For context, I use a 6-year-old 24-inch monitor and a 15-inch monitor over here to stream and video edit and do Photoshop. Like, well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure it'd be lovely to have a nice 39-inch monitor, ultra widescreen monitor to do uni work and shit, but you don't need it. Like, if you want to do it, then crack on, mate. Enjoy it. Like, I need to upgrade my monitors. I really do. It's just not a priority for me. I have a question about Hera Lead. The 20% TM are for the only tune that used the special ability or for all Phoenix? It gets shared, Kabuto, I believe. Let me just double check that. Let me double check that. Hera's leadership. Each active Phoenix, yeah, grants the, in addition, whenever a Phoenix ally uses a special ability, they gain 20% turn meter. Okay, now that 20% turn meter is only for the ally that uses it. Won my GAC with 30 seconds left. Nice one, Hideous. You're off to Poland tomorrow for Christmas. That's awesome, Scooby. Have a great time. Hope 2026 brings you all you want. Thank you. Appreciate you, buddy. Have a great time in Poland. Trying to future-proof for about a decade. Would it work? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know that Ultra Gears are a good line of monitors. They're a good line of monitors, so you will be safe with it, for sure. But I mean, if this piece of shit can last me 10 years, or 6 years, you'll be fine. It's more important to have a monitor that shows true color than a fancy refresh rate and curves. I'll take your word for it, Excalibur. I'm not a monitor enthusiast. All I know, I usually go for low response rate, good refresh rate, and that's about it. Do you think the era of errors, they will still launch quests granting lightspeed tokens? Well, I mean, Arturo, we've got journey quests going through to April. So, yeah, the next era in particular will have... The next 2 eras are going to have, or era and a half, or at least will have LSTs. Some Odyssey QLED screen would be future-proofing. There you go. I'll trust some random dude in chat. I say that because I'm not clued up on monitors, guys. It's not my strength. Will a pirate team with a Thano lead and Hondo in the team, with all of them at gear 9-ish, will it win the first tier of the raid? Gear 9? Probably. I've not tried it though. Ethano lead is good. Ethano lead is good. I imagine it could, because you can do it with like gear 8, gear 9 Bad Batch. So... Night Fox, you owe me a Samsung Odyssey. Head over to Linus Tech Tips, if in doubt. Fair. So what are the chances that they include all the extra Datacrons in the one inbox message with rerolls so you can't claim? Bodhi, I would say incredibly high. Incredibly high. Well, conversely, maybe not. Conversely, maybe not. Because everybody is getting the 20k reroll mats, whereas the extra Datacrons are only being given to those that were affected by the dusting. So there might be 2 separate messages. Will I 7-star Maul day 1? Yes. Yes, I will. But this is the last era in which I am going to be blowing cash on marquees. I'm already halfway through this era, so I've justified it to myself to be like, this time I'll do it. But come next era, I'm not dropping $100 per marquee. I'm not doing it. So I might do $30 per marquee character and then get shards, use crystals to buy shards. If I can still get them to 6 stars, the way I look at it, I'm saving $70 per character. So I can use that money saved to spend on the era levels, and I'm okay with it then. I take that new U-fold thingy. It's a phone that folds out into an iPad. Not even seen that. Do you think that after they announce they will launch a second series? I hope they do, Arturo. I hope they do. Because I think it's actually just a really good way. It's a really good way of creating a catch-up mechanic for new players. It gives them experience of what it's like to have relic characters. Gives them the opportunity to use things like Datacrons properly. You know? Helps them catch up on old farms. So I hope that they just do this all year round. Every 2 weeks there's Lightspeed tokens. That'd be amazing. Will I still do the episode pass? Absolutely. Absolutely. So $20 for the episode pass every month, and $30 per marquee, so $60 a month. $60 a month on marquees, $20 a month on episode pass, and then whatever it takes for me to get to level 85, which should be about $100 on 6 characters in total. So instead of spending like 900, well, if I put it in pounds, right, it's usually about £100 per character and 3 episode passes, which is 60, right? So £660. If I'm instead spending £30 per character, not £100 per character, then all of a sudden I'm spending, what, 3, 6, 9, 180 plus the 60, £240 plus the 100-ish that I would need to spend, 340 compared to 660. I'm saving a lot of money there. R10 Bane or Save for the Stranger? It's really hard to say. Especially if it also depends on, do you get more? I don't think you need to do either, to be honest, Seagullsy. Can't wait for the 1 million health glats with the bulk level 3 and the 300% health side stats. Yeah, it's going to be great. I don't think you can hit 300%, but it'll be great. Colosseum is actually a little fun with getting above level 30. The Master's training on Chodo Unique is cool. Yeah. Samsung Galaxy Z Tri-Fold. You like the design. How about spending some money on alcohol and bitches? Well, listen, bro. I spend loads of money on Mrs. Scribble. And I'm drunk. So, what does that tell you about alcohol and bitches? Now, I would never call Mrs. Scribbles a bitch. Alright? I would never do that. Because she's a wonderful woman. Both related to TB for everyone to enjoy. Doing R10 Stranger with my 6-star Maul? Fair, Foxy. In one of your latest videos, you made it sound like the cost to get marquees to era level 85 for the 7-star unlock was only $100 for all characters. Yes, that is correct, Bodo. So, basically, if you have whaled to 7-star marquee characters, right, you will earn enough materials to basically get those characters to level 80. Thanks to the marquee structure and thanks to the error pass. So the only thing that you actually need to spend on is you need to buy this pack 5 times. Because you need, of this material, you need 4,500 of this material here. The Mark 8 Synth ability modules. You need 4,500 of these. And for this, you need, is it 300? I think it's 300. So you need 300 of these. So we can see that if I just open up error units, right? I'm going to level up. If I go to, is it 85 or 80? Yeah, it's 80. So you see, you need down here. My face is in the way. Let me move my face. Let me move my face. If I put my face up here. So you see this? 750 of these 50 of these, right? But obviously you need to do it for 6 characters. So 750 times 6 is 4,500. So 4,500 of this one. And then 760 times 50 times 6 is 300, right? 50 times 6, I am drunk, 300, yeah. But you can only get those materials from that whale pack. You can only get those from the whale pack, which is this one over here. So it's basically 20 bucks per purchase. And because it's giving 60 per, 5 of these gives you 300. 5 of this gives you like 6,000, right? So you get more than enough of this and the exact amount of this that you need. Buying this 5 times is £100 or $100. So that's all you need to do. Because if you have whaled on your characters to 7 stars during the Marquee period, you will have all the other mats, or at least you will get most of the mats, and the rest of it comes from doing the Colosseum and doing the episode pass. So all you need to do is buy this 5 times. And that'll get you to 85 on all 6 characters. Alright? Almost have all your Jawas to R9. Aragon, you're a mad lad. Christmas party, the booze was free, wasn't it? This was yesterday when I was in London. That was work Christmas party. So that was a meal out with booze, and that was all free. Tonight was meal out with my brother and our mate for our Christmas get-together. And that wasn't free. You spend any money on Texas Hold'em or Blackjack? I've never really played cards or gambling. What about Era Zeta? Beg pardon? Era Zeta? There is no Era Zetas. $100 per Marquee is wild. That's how much it costs, Fat Man. That's how much it costs. If you want to get a 6-star character in the Marquee day 1, which leads to a 7-star character, it's $100. Plus the 20 every 2 weeks. Every month, sorry. Smack bang in the middle, which is odd in itself. Yep. Do we know how we're gearing up Maul? Not yet, Paul. I imagine that when you do the event to unlock Maul, he will probably come with the error materials to level him up. Probably. But probably not definitely. I imagine if you get a 4-star Maul, you'll get him to error level 65. They might go a little bit higher, the higher the tiers. I would not expect Maul at 7 stars to come in at anything above Relic 2. Will CLS and Old Ben go well together with EP Starkiller with Mara? Since I'm currently looking at placeholders for the team before Visas and Juhani. CLS and Old Ben. So CLS is a light side Ufu, Old Ben is a Jedi tank. Mara Jade is the dark side Ufu. I mean, you could. It's not an ideal setup. Old Ben is great. CLS, not so great. I mean, he's great, but then you ruin your CLS team. The Zarek modules? Oh, Zarek modules, you get shitloads of them from Vader's event. So when you whale on Vader, hang on, I'll get it up for you now. Let me get it up for you. See over here? If I do this and move me over here. So this is Vader's Marquee event. On tier 4, Zarek ability modules. Every time you do tier 4, which is the 5-star unlock, every time, this is not the one-time bonus, you get 210. So you can already multiply that by 7. 210 times 7. That's 1,470 Zarek ability modules. Also, you get them here. Tier 5, which I believe is... Is that 6-star? Hang on, let's confirm. Tier 5 is... 6 stars, yeah. So also on the 6-star tier, you get 295 per. 295 times 7. 2,065 plus the 1,470. You get yourself 3,535 Zarek ability modules just from doing the Vader event. If you also get him to 7 stars, you get 210 here. And if you get him to 7 stars error level 70 day 1, you get 320. So you do get a shitload of them. You get a shitload of them here. And to get to... Oops. So to get to... Let's just double... Fucking hell. Will you grab my camera, you piece of shit? Where's my camera? There it is. Sorry, I just want to move me back down here. So to get to error level 85... You need 245. 245 times 6. You need 1,470, and you get 3,535. So you get more than enough to take everybody to 85. So you're going to be fine. If you've wailed on the characters, you will be okay. Most of it is backloaded. I believe you also get quite a bit from Inquisitor Barriss. Believe you also get quite a bit from Inquisitor Barriss. So... Where is her unlock? Here it is. So Inquisitor Barriss. Tier 4. Ah, that's Bash. Bash. We're looking for the Xerix. Yeah, tier 5 down here. So that's the 6-star unlock. You get 30 a day with her. 40 at the 7-star. 80 at the level 70. So you'll probably be getting at least the 30s for 6 days. That's still 300. You get more than enough. More than enough, boys. Is there a link to my Discord server? I can get you one. That's my Discord server. Boom, boom, boom. Can I get a shout out for a Guild of Gungans because we need a few members? Absolutely not. The Guild of Gungans is looking for a few members, but I will not shout them out. Oh my god. Good night, Partial. Big love, my dude. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, boys. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. Very tired. Touche. Touche, motherfuckers. There won't be crystal packs to get to level 80. There probably will be to get to level 80. To level 80. I mean, where have we got to right now? We've got the 26 to 35s. So at the end of this one, we'll get the 36 to 35. So this will come when we get Asajj, Barriss. You might get this with Darth Vader, but not the 70 to 80. But you should be getting that through the unlocks through the Marquees if you're whaling, or through actually completing battles. A Guild of Gungans. So do we know what will happen with our nerfed Datacrons? Yeah, well, I mean, the nerfed Datacrons, you're going to have your Datacrons restored if you had yours dusted to what they were before, and they're going to give you shitloads of mats. That's kind of it. What do the Xerix do? Can you change those? Never seen them required for anything. They're just for error levels. Wait. You can take in just Tarful? What the fuck? You can actually just take in Tarful. You don't actually have to take in Yoda and Chewie. That's weird. No, we have no idea when we're getting them. Yeah, Owie, they're not going to do that, dude, are they? Like, if there's one thing that we've learned from CG from this update, is what they're looking to do at the moment is find more ways to monetize the game. They're trying to find more ways to monetize the game, not more ways to let us use our crystals for shit. No, I know what you're saying, Owie. It would be great for the players if we could just use crystals. But there's a reason why the only opportunity you get to use your crystals on level up materials is when it no longer matters. Because they don't want you to use your crystals. They want you to use money. I know, Howie, but they're not going to do that. Well, actually, I mean, I can give them that feedback. It's like, guys, just put a really high crystal cost to it. Some people will pay it. You know? Some people will pay it. What do I think the next era will be? I think the next era is going to be focused around Thrawn. I did have a video prepped for it. I did have a video prepped for it, but as I was running through it, it felt shit, so I didn't do it. It felt shit, so I didn't do it. But basically, inside the game assets, over here, inside the game assets, we've got this image here, which is Batuu, right, where the Black Spire is. And this has got a lot of ties to First Order, to Resistance, to Thrawn, to Scoundrels. And it hasn't been used, but this is like an error background image. So I have a feeling that our next era is going to be on Batuu. Will lead to the next raid? Probably. We're probably 6 months away from the next raid, at least. Missed your question? Sorry, Wampa, you'll have to repeat it, bro. Give me the chess. We've got one. I completely agree, Ryrock. I completely agree. That's exactly what I just said. They want people to spend real-world money. They don't want to give people the option to spend via crystals. Yeah, so GL Thrawn next. Yeah, I thought we were getting GL Thrawn last time. So, even if they made an insane amount of crystals, we make a chunk of crystals from GAC and Fleet Arena and the Maul event be open longer than others. Like tunes in the era will be for the raid. Yes, definitely, Brent. I missed no question? Okay, thank you, Foxy. They're going to capitalize the crap out of this picture. I think so. Will Juhani Omi be good for Khmer? Potentially, yes. Potentially, but obviously only in Territory War. She seems like a pretty good slot in there for the Khmer team. At the rate of things CG has broken, we would be lucky to see a new raid go live by Christmas. It's Christmas already. You could make enough crystals to get those packs. No, I know what you're saying, Howie. I know exactly what you're saying. CG does not want you to use your crystals to get these things. They want you to use money. That's what I'm telling you. Same background as the Disney Star Wars land mockups. Ah, is that right, Faded Red? Thoughts on a GL Grievous or Dooku? I feel how big in the Star Wars universe they suck in game. I mean, Grievous has had his ups and downs, right? Dooku is okay right now under a trench team. Okay being the operative word. I'm not against either of those things. Captain Cardinal, since he was the Black Spire novel. I don't know who that is, Fat Man, I'll be honest, dude. Yeah, next Christmas, I get it, yeah. Are we expecting new GLs alongside the new era format? Yes. Say it costs you all your crystals from Kyber, GAC, and Fleet Arena to get from 65 to 85 and you have nothing left for anything else, would you still do it? Some people would. Hey, thank you, VR. Appreciate you, bro. You can't refresh a single time on any node. Hey, Kaladin, how you doing, bro? Thank you, brother. If it's at the expense, then who would even spend on it? Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Endgame players are at that point. A lot of endgame players are at the point that all they're doing is just farming signal data and mods. That's where I'm at. It's just signal data and mods. But so where most players saying it. Yeah, no, it's true. There will be a select subset of players that will do it. There would be a select subset of players. It wouldn't be a massive group of them. You too, Foot. Merry Christmas, brother. First Order Trooper with red armor. Basically Captain Phasma, but red and a guy. Nice. Shouldn't there be a hotfix? For what then? New GLs in this format? They'd announce a GL 1.5 ahead of time, only for half the requirements. Well, GLs wouldn't be in the error format. GLs wouldn't be an error system. They've said that GLs, conquest units, and I think there was something else, would sit outside the error system. Should we be saving our error currency for coaxials? Agent, the only people that should be saving for coaxials are those who won't get any real value out of using the lightspeed bundles, the lightspeed tokens. Literally only endgame players should be using their error currency, in my opinion, on server motors. Just characters left to upgrade. Is Levy more worthwhile, or is it Profundity? Levy is still the ultimate fleet. Levy is still the best, not the best value. Levy is the best performing fleet in the game. I invested in Mace and was happy to. Yeah, Mace was a bit of a disappointment, but what do my mod farms look like? I usually just refresh mod energy 3 times a day, farm up like 300 of each mat. So this is how I do it. I go through a phase where I'll refresh mod energy 6 times a day. I haven't done it today, apparently. Did I not? Okay. I must have done today in a hurry. Ah, crap. So I'll do this. I won't go into shipments. I'm drunk, guys. I'll go over here. I'll get 300 of this. 300 of this. 300 of this. Right? When I farmed up 300 of each of those, I will stop farming that. I'll go into mod challenges and be like, I need more defense mods. And I'll fill out my mod inventory with these. I'll roll them up, see what rolls speed. I'll slice them up. I've got a methodology for what I slice and when. And go from there. Just try and build up as many 25 pluses as I can. Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker. Planning on investing in the next raid journey, but with this new system, I won't. Yeah. I'm still going to invest in characters. I just won't be using cash for it. I'll just be using crystals. Well, I won't be using as much cash. I've already gone over. What I would normally do is I would buy this. Actually, they've released a web pack now that's £100 basically, and you get 105 shards. You get the 5 omnis, and you get other stuff, right? I usually just buy that alongside the error pass, but now I'll buy the error pass and this, and I'll use crystals to get the rest of my shards, and then I don't mind because I'm coming out on top. I just won't have many crystals left to spend on other things. Spent more time in the last fortnight watching and listening to you on YouTube and Spotify than my own missus. Simon, mate. Be careful with that. Been so much going on, you've been priceless. Oh, thanks, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you. I've been trying to put out a video a day for like the last month and a bit. It's been hard work. It's been hard work, but I'm trying to cover everything and keep people entertained at the same time. And it's paying off. I'm reaching more and more people all the time. There'll be an error before a GL. 6 units that are needed for a GL, then another 12 units that are older ones. Yeah, there's no way that we get a GL where it's just all error units. Like we might get a GL that requires 6 error units, but also another 6 that are old characters, or maybe more. They'll get they won't. They've already confirmed that GLs are permanent journey guide characters, guys. GLs go permanently to the journey guide whenever they are released, so they will not be part of the error system. They won't be part of the error system. I'm pretty sure they confirmed that. I'm pretty sure they confirmed that GL. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure that was confirmed. Maybe not. Or at least not in this post. Yeah, same. Yeah, so conquest units, journey guides. Conquest and territory battles. Not be active in conquest. Conquest. No, that's not it. But GL's Rex will likely have to be error marquees from now on. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Doesn't help if 6 tunes are locked while a new one is confirmed. Maul, hello? Sorry, Frank, I don't know what you mean. Or Johnny. What do you mean? What do you mean, Johnny? I think maybe then to gatekeep, they can release a GL that requires, i.e. Spider Maul, but you can only get Spider Maul early if you invest fully into the era. Yeah, but that really doesn't matter for a Galactic Legend. It doesn't really matter what the requirements are for a GL. Not really. If they're permanently in the journey guide, people that have whaled massively have the opportunity to jump on it first. That makes sense. That makes sense. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not, you know, like everybody else is in the same boat you are, unless they've spent more money on you than you. That's okay. That's okay. I meant GL Ahsoka back then. GL Ahsoka. Yeah, they required conquest units. Right? She required Cat. And 4 Marquees and some Relic 9s. As long as they keep it permanent. Yeah, no, it'll be a Galactic Legends are always permanent journey guide characters. So it's just like, it's a matter of when you get the requirements, you're okay, you can just unlock the GL. Can you put a breakdown of the cost of each tune in your Discord when you spend during the era to get multi 7 stars day 1? Make a video about it. I can try, Durzo. I genuinely, I literally started recording that video earlier today. And then I canned it halfway through. I was just like, I'm not happy with this. Because I don't think what I was presenting was clear enough. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but when I do videos, they're very freeform. They're not, I don't do scripted videos. I'm not that guy that preps a bunch of graphics ahead of time. I usually just talk to you guys. CG has made the era battles coming after every era to help with the shards from our knowledge right now. Yes, so at the end of this era, we are going to have era battles. There should be 12 to 14 of those. So obviously if you've got shards on the characters, they'll go live. You'll be able to invest all the gear that you've missed. Everybody will have in gear 12 anyway, which means you should be able to do like the first 2 tiers. Unless you didn't have... Is it 5-star, I think, for tier 2? And then obviously the higher the tier of the era battle, the more relic levels it's going to require. I pity the fool. Is it still worth pursuing Paridia Patrol R7 given all the free light speed tokens? I think to prioritize it. Yeah, I think Paridia Patrol at R7 is still good. Still good. Like R9 Paridia Patrol is harder to swallow. R9, I still have an R9 my Paridia Patrol on my main account or on my altar. When is the DC landing? The DC fix? We don't know. Don't know. With Meathead being away, I have no real contact at CG. So, well, it's not just Meathead that's away. Half the team, I think, is gone already. So, at the end of the era, characters all go to farm at once or drip feed. So what will happen, Hideous, is I believe at the end of the era, all of the characters will go into shipments immediately. And then 2 weeks later, we will have 1 character of each become farmable. So it'll go by order of release date, I believe. I think. I might be wrong on this. So they all go to shipments, and then 2 weeks we'll have Stormtrooper Luke. 2 weeks after that, we'll get fucking IG-90. 2 weeks after that, we get Yoda. I think it's something like that. They might all drop at once 2 weeks later. I can't remember. They might all drop at once 2 weeks later. I know they all immediately go to chromiums. Immediately. Where's Meathead gone? He's on vacation, George. He's on vacation. He's finished for the year. Paridia Pals is my current project. Hey, what's going on, Matt? How you doing, dude? Badum 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 badum. Do. I'm glad you're doing good, man. I'm doing great, buddy. I'm doing great. I'm doing good. And I'm feeling good. Birds in the sky. You know how I feel. Whop. I may be drunk like you are, but I love your content. Keep up the good work. Wow, thank you, Mike. I'm drunk. Or hear me out, you skip all this new mess and get them tiered up once they are legacy. I mean, you can. Of course you can. Absolutely. But you're going to get them gear 12 for free anyway. So, might as well. Save yourself 300 Kyrotech times 6 characters. That's 1,800 Kyrotech. Do. Getting back, missing titles. Are we missing titles? I didn't hear about that one. I think it's more worth to R9 poncho bows. Because the Delta and only 2 needed. Yeah, well, there's... The reason Paridia Patrol is not as good as Duel of the Fates is because Duel of the Fates is only 2 characters. Those 2 characters, in my opinion, are more valuable than all 3 of the ones in Paridia Patrol. Like Padawan, Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon Jinn are more valuable than Enoch, Night Trooper, Death Trooper, Paridia, in my book. Only if you've got Queen Amidala there. Right? And the third part is that in Paridia Patrol, the R9 tier has actually got 5 Omicrons as a third potential gacha reward. So if you are doing the R9 tier to try and get more R9 materials, it requires 33% more investment. Technically, it requires 50% more investment. Instead of 20 Girder keep, instead of 40 Girder keypads, you need to have 60, which is a 50% uplift in requirements. And you've got a 33% less chance of actually getting the material you want, because Omicrons can replace the Girder keypads or the droid brains. Now it's even more difficult because droid brains are more accessible because they're now in the scavenger. So you can use your Kyrotech to get those instead. So it feels like it's lowered Paridia Patrol's R9 tier value. If you really value Omicrons, then sure, maybe that uplifts a little bit again. But to me, I feel like we got loads of sources of Omicron materials right now. Yeah, but Jack, that's not to do with the R9 tier though. So I don't include that in the argument. When is the Malachos Lightspeed bundle landing? I can't remember. I don't know if that was in the data mines. Oh, let me have a chickadee check. A little chickadee check yourself before you rickety wreck yourself. Let's see. Terran Malachos. Doesn't say it there. I don't think it says it. I don't think it says in the data mines. Somebody in the chat might know. QA and the Poncho Bros with the Datacron doesn't seem to work against Hondo after the nerf. Should we go back to Slacker? So if you're going up against... It depends on the comp. Generally speaking, I would still... I mean, yes. Ray is less intimidating. So the reason you would use anything but Slacker versus PK Hondo is simply because Ray Datacron was so deadly. And Ray Datacron, the safest counter to it was Slacker. So people would save Slacker to take down Ray. Now that the Datacron is largely nerfed, Ray is less threatening now. So versus PK Hondo, if it is a non-OG Hondo comp, you can still use Seer Malachos. We did it this round just now. Or you could use something like Sea Bane, or probably Bane Vader. I would probably stick to Seabane though, it's a lot safer. Or you could just slacker it and then figure out a different solution for Ray. Sitting at 300 Ommies here. Was a too valuable to spend issue? Now I have no idea what to get. Ah, there's loads of good Ommies. I think I've got like 180 in the bank, but I've got most of the good ones. More garbage Lightspeed tokens will be launched for $5 like they did with Cup and Chewie. I reckon so, Arturo, but only like May the 4th and Christmas time. Paridia Patrol, by the way, I have no Night Sisters, nothing. When I R7 them, can I use it as some crappy filler defense team? So that's the problem with Enoch, is it's not great. Usually people throw Enoch in with DTMG, and then they'll usually throw the Paridia Pals in a Great Mother's team. I didn't Urban Blaster. We would have won, but I only had 30 minutes to do my attacks. We didn't do any drops. We had 2 teams left to clear and we ran out of time. Our opponent dropped like 4 or 5 battles. So we would have absolutely creamed him, but ran out of time. Ran out of time. What's the best team with Luthen with Saw? Saw, Luthen, Kyle Katarn usually. Waiting for the Mando Lightspeed token for IG-12. I would use it on Paz if you haven't, Johnny. Paz is better than IG-12. Just because Paz requires 2 Zetas. So you'd rather get those 2 free Zetas from that Mandalorian Lightspeed token than use it on IG, who's only got 1. Unless you are full to the gills with Zeta mats and you don't care about Zeta mats. Then it doesn't really matter. Then it swings and roundabouts. Your opponent put Geo Soldier lead with GBA and Sunfag. Is this the new meta? It is the new meta. It's called the Oops, I Fucked Up and all Geos look the same to me because I'm a racist. That's the new meta. Ah, you're fine then, Johnny. You're fine then, Johnny. My opponent... Oh, I've already done that one. Hey, what's going on, Jetalinks? I want to thank you and the community. Thanks to your Discord server, I was able to punch up with an amazing guild, which just skyrocketed my progress. That's awesome, Cyrax. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad that my Discord server could help you a little bit. I like to think that my community, on the whole, is pretty good. On the whole, we're a pretty good bunch. Except for that bald douchebag scribe. How will you get the tunes past 65 with only 7-starring them? Do you get the mats from the events? You get them from the Marquee events. And because your levels are higher and your stars are higher, you progress further through the Colosseum battles. It's a combination of both of those things that essentially let you climb up to level 80. When does Mando Lightspeed token come out? Don't know. Yeah, no, it's quite a ways away. The Mando runs quite a ways away. When we get our DCs back, don't know. They haven't confirmed that. Sometime soon, TM. Soon, TM. So they got new Bad Batch coming in some new Lightspeed tokens, but they also have a crosshair looking symbol. That's unaligned Force users. The new Lightspeed tokens at the end of the Era Pass, or the Episode Pass, sorry, not Era Pass, are unaligned Force users. How do you get stars for Era tunes? The only way you could do that, Urban Blaster, is either by spending money on packs or using crystals. Using crystals on character packs. So it's this over here. So the only way you can get shards for marquee characters, spending real world money on stuff like this, or spending crystals on these packs here. That's it. Or you wait until they go farmable. Bum 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 bum. It's different from them? Oh, sorry. When you said it's a crosshair symbol. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant crossed swords. I thought you meant this. Crossed swords, not crosshair. Crosshair symbol. Don't know. Is that Bad Batch? Not sure. I don't know what the Bad Batch symbol is. No, that's not a crosshair. It's just for crosshair, obviously. On the Colosseum rewards, there are not materials to get the characters to level 80. No, there aren't. No, but that comes from the marquees. That comes from the marquees. So the level 7 mats, these ones here, these level 7 mats, you get these from stuff like Vader and Asajj if you've whaled them to 5 stars. So we go Vader. So if we just swap over here. So sorry. Just trying to find the Vader. Oh, come on. Will you search in here? Okay, here we go. So this is the Vader Marquee rewards. If you whale up to 7 star, you get these Mark 7 mats, yeah? So this is for 5 star. Every time you do this event, you get these tier 7 rewards, which you can't get from the Marquee from Colosseum. But you get them from Vader, and that gives you enough to take the error levels up on your characters. You also, I believe, get them from Barris. I think it's less from Barris, but you still get them. This is Barris. She gets the Mark 6. Oh no, okay, she just gets the Mark 6. She gets the Mark 6, Vader gets the Mark 7s. Hey, Tadana, how you doing, bro? I'm not streaming tomorrow, Tadana, but thank you for the 20 bucks, brother. I'm not streaming tomorrow because I'm away with family. How you doing, brother? So, where was that? That's 300. So 300 times 7 is how much, guys? I'm drunk. 300 times 7. 300 times 7 is 2,100 mats. 2,100 mats. Which is what you need over here. So when we go to level up, and we talk about sort of level 70, 75. So to get to 75, you need 750 times 6. That's 4,500 at the moment. You must get the rest from somewhere else. I imagine that we'll probably get some from the Aero Pass and stuff like that. Do we also get some elsewhere? I don't know. Mark 7s are there. There. Is there not any more? I swear they are somewhere. I just can't remember where. That's the cost, that's the cost, that's the cost. Cost. I can't remember now, guys. I can't remember. It's very confusing. It's very confusing because CG just wants to be very obtuse about things. You unlocked JMK today, and of course, way short on Kairos, only managed to get him to gear 10. Ah, Johnny, I'm glad you got him unlocked. Is there a strategy with error tunes, such as build only one at a time? No, not really. You can do that if you want. There are certain tunes within the error system that are apparently a bit better than the others. So apparently Chewie is better to invest in, overall out of the current 3. But generally speaking, I would just try and, like, get them all up. You want to try and get them up to certain tiers. If you can get them every 5 levels, they get the ability upgrades every 5 levels. Usually that makes a bigger difference than the plain stats. And you can see like 47, for example, over here. This gives you no benefit. So I'm stuck right now because, I mean, I could do more on Chewie and on IG-90. But I was stuck because I needed the materials here, these things. Need more of these. Do. Up to where you get a loaned unit, keep the error levels equal. Yeah, the thing is as you proceed through each tier, you lose a loaned unit, right? So then it becomes more and more important. It becomes more and more important to have your actual error units leveled up. See, I've only got Vader as a loaned unit now. And that's frustrating, obviously. Don't hurt Vader. Thank you. Yeah, let's actually just pass it over here. That was good. That was good. Boom, boom. I bet if I hit this dude, it's going to cause an imbalance. It did cause an imbalance. Bastard. Rude. My IG. Oh, can I hit 40%? I hit 40%. I don't think it's going to be enough for me to get a level up, but still, nice. Oh, it is. It is enough for me to get a level up. So I see, this is where you've got to make the choice, right? I could take Luke to 45, or I could try and spend it on someone like Yoda and Chewbacca to try and get him all the way to 45, so that I could get upgrades on his abilities, because his basic is really good. Do we like the new era tunes in Colosseum as a whole? Nah, not really. I'm not that fussed. I feel like I should just do Luke, because it's one level. And I'll get 15% extra damage there. Extra offense during the bonus turn. Inflict vulnerable. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. So now, once again, I need to go further. I need to get multiple tiers again. I'll invest in Yoda and Chewbacca now. So I'll try it again. I doubt we go any further, even with that upgrade. Dodges. Just do an AoE. Do an AoE. I don't really want to cause an imbalance in the Force. Basic. Just alternating targets right now to try and get some more damage in. Not an IG. Don't like that. Yeesh. Not nice. Looks like we managed to get ahead a little bit there. The pain and the suffering is real. Ah, we got to 51%. Nice. 58%. So close. So close to 60. So there we go. We gained 350 extra mats. I can't take anybody up a level, I don't think, with that. But at least it's nice to have... Oh, yeah, I can. Get an extra level over here on Chewie. So obviously when I get here, I'll need 100 more, which is practically impossible for me to get. Why don't you use the mass assist at the beginning? Because these guys, they've got an ability where if you have a difference in their health, like the bigger the difference in their health, the more damage they deal to you. Is it this one? While the Dryax has at least 12% more or less health than the other allied Dryax, they have 20% extra offense. So if you focus in on one of them, they both do 30% more damage to you. So I could do it at the start. You know, I could just focus all in. But the problem with that is it will cause a disparity. And I would have to try... You see that blue buff there? Health difference. They're doing 30% more damage now. So I would have to try and bring this guy back within that damage threshold. Okay, I managed to do it. Fine. To try and make sure that they don't do 30% more damage. Let's see. Pass it over. Because this guy has obviously got more health. They look pretty much equal, but I think this guy's got a little bit more health. Actually, I can just do the AoE. There we go. Could do the AoE. Ah, that counterattack's offset then. That counterattack from IG just kind of ruined it for us. 56. 61. We got a little bit more. Okay. We got a little bit more damage out of doing that. Here we go. We've got an extra 350 thingies. Yeah, that chain link stuff is bollocks. Unfortunately, not quite enough for me to go up to 44. Of course, I could spend it over here on IG, but I would rather get Yoda and Chewie prepped. I mean, there is that as well, Harry, obviously. Yeah. But, I mean, we broke our damage limit there. We broke through quite significantly in our score. So it definitely works. It worked for us in that instance to do the mass assist turn 1. It gave us a higher score, so, I mean, can't complain. Hey, Deos Loaded, thank you so much for the follow. So where are we currently? We're currently ranked 12th. We won't stay in 12th. If we're lucky, we might stay in the top 30 and get 500. Why not get IG up, then Vader? We'll go up too. It's because it wouldn't be... It goes by the latest character. No, it goes by the lowest level. I mean, yeah. I could absolutely do IG and give a marginal boost to Vader. I could do that. I mean, I don't think it makes a huge difference. I'll be honest. I don't think that one extra level is going to change things. It's not like it's going to get us... Well, it might get us to 70, but I doubt it. What did we get? 63 last time? Let's try it. Let's try this again. Let's see. Let's go all in over here. Big hits here. All right. Unfortunately, you can't use the second special from IG-12 because he will mark one of them. And that mark means you can't attack someone else. And it just fucks up this particular battle. Basic here. Basic here. Ah, you son of a bitch. They got the lucky crit. They got the lucky crits. So even though we went up a level, we scored like, what, 15% worse? We scored 3% worse. There we go. Mine are much lower and only got 24%. My tunes are lower than yours and you're getting 72%. Ah, you must have a good RNG, Howie. Must have had good RNG. I spent a bit of crystals when I needed it, but I haven't spent a dime on Luke, IG, or Choda, except... Except what? Do. Might as well do this. Clack. Do. And I know a lot of people also advocate for IG lead instead, but I don't know what the real difference is. This one over here, 10 crit chance, crit damage, defense, max health and protection. They're not present, so there's none of that bollocks. While a rebel ally has more than 50% health, 100% defense, they use an ability on their turn, they expose the target for one turn. They gain extra offense. And what is his leadership? Dark side droids and bounty hunter allies gain 30% crit chance and crit damage. That's quite nice. And then we've got a contract. Oh, you're talking about the thingamabob. The error pass. Episode pass, rather. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's go in over here. Vader got absolutely munched. Vader getting Chewie getting munched. think this guy's got more health. Hard to say. Yeah, IG lead didn't really help out there. IG lead was good when you had many dark side loans. Now you have mostly light side, so I don't know. I'm trying to remember how the thing works now. Because I know they all get a bunch of... Yeah, it's this one over here. So they don't get the light side and the dark side tags. They just get the thingamabobs. But I guess, you know, next round we are going to get Asajj, right? And she'll be dark side, so that helps. All right, guys. I'm going to call it quits for the evening. It's been lovely. Shame we couldn't finish off the GAC there and get a win. But we'll take the idea that we should have won, right? That we should have won if we'd have actually chosen not to go out with our brother. But it's been fun, guys. I'm going to raid you in. I believe Swag Frog is streaming for a charity cause at the moment. So it would be really good if you wonderful people could go ahead and support Mr. Swag Frog. Let me just double check. I believe he should be live. Yeah, there we go. He's doing a streamathon at the moment, so please do go out and help him. It's for a good cause. And I will see you all when I get a chance to stream. I don't know when that's going to be just yet, but I'll try to keep you guys informed. So good night. Love you all very much. Peace.